I never intended to become a Christian influencer. Is this gonna come out? I never watch horror movies. I never watch scary movies because like, what if I did move somewhere else? But I don't know where I would. And it's like, my community's here. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jeanine Amapola. If this is your first time coming to my page, happy fall, y'all, which that's literally the most cringy thing I've probably ever said. And I'm never gonna do that again. But welcome back to my channel. So my name's Jeanine. Today I'm going to be doing a bake with me while doing a Q&A. Never done this before. I mean, I've done obviously like Q&As and the whole situation, but I've never done bake with me. And today we're going to be making a healthy pumpkin bread. Found this recipe, just wanted to try it out. I have all the ingredients here. I'm going to have the ingredients listed down below. I'm not totally going to be showing you guys exactly how I make it because I'm going to have the recipe down below, but I'm going to be baking it with y'all while answering your questions. So I got a lot of questions on my Instagram. If you want to be included on the next one, follow my Instagram. That's Jeanine Amapola. I do Q&As a lot on my podcast, which is called Happy and Healthy. So you guys can also check that out. But I'm excited to try this out. I'm hoping and praying it tastes good. And so let's get into this. I'm going to be answering your questions while baking with you guys. So I'm excited. I feel like I'm in my new housewife, house mom era, and I'm here for it. So maybe I'll do more of these if this goes well. All right, let's do it, y'all. All right, I printed out the recipe here. I'm really excited for this. So basically, like I said, I'll have the ingredients down below, but we're gonna need olive oil, maple syrup, eggs, pumpkin puree, which is this right here, I think, yes, and vanilla extract, salt, all the things. Okay, so first I'm gonna turn on my oven. It's going to be a little bit louder, so just take that in mind when filming the video. It's gonna be kind of loud. Okay, here we go. Oh, I just realized I still have the tag on my shirt. Oh, no wonder why I was so itchy. Okay, the oven is on. I'm going to try to do this and not mess up while answering your questions. Okay, the first question, it's kind of a random question. Someone asked me, why did you stop cheerleading? Why didn't you become a coach? So obviously, I am, oh gosh, I'm older. I used to do cheerleading. I did cheerleading for like 7 years, high school, college cheerleading, cheered collegiately, and then also did competitive cheer at the University of Texas. And you know, your body just can't handle it after a certain point. But I was just gonna say, when you get older, there's nowhere really to go and do cheerleading. Like cheerleading pretty much just ends when you graduate college, unless you do like all-star, but that wasn't really what I wanted to do. But I definitely plan to be a cheerleading mom one day. That's at least the goal. We shall see if that happens. Can you all imagine me as a mom? Like, I know I can, but you know, it's just crazy to think about me being a mom one day. I'm excited for that. Okay, so I'm adding the honey in, and I already added 2 eggs. Beat the oil and the honey. It just sounds funny, like they're in a fight together. Okay, that's stupid. What made me want to start a podcast? When I was little, I always wanted my own talk show. Like, I just always wanted that. My family had this joke, like all growing up, that I was obsessed with telephones because I would always like want to talk, and I would always want to like pretend like I was on a show and stuff. And my family had this recorder growing up, and I would film on there. I'd be like, welcome back to the blah, blah, blah show. And all my siblings and I did that. And I think it was just in me at a very early age that I wanted to talk. But as I got older and I started doing YouTube, I realized that I wanted a place to be able to talk to people more and hear their stories and talk about things I really felt mattered or that I wanted to expand on more, because I do feel like in these Q&As, you can only go so deep based off of a topic. And I just really wanted a place to, I don't know, just have a conversation. And podcast became a thing, and I was really excited about that because it's just always something I saw myself doing. And during the pandemic, when we had more time, that's when I started mine. And I started mine off rough. Like, it was not pretty when I first started, like cheap equipment, no YouTube videos, like it was rough. But I just was like, I'm just gonna do it. And I'm really, really glad I did, because crap, I spilled honey everywhere. Oh, Lord help me. Yeah, I don't know, I love it. It's been the joy of my, career, and just something that I am so, so glad I started. Do you ever not have a busy day besides Sunday? How do you feel about being busy all the time? Honestly, I know that influencers get a lot of flack, and I understand why. Like, I do think, yes, influencers can be seen as out of touch a lot of the times, that we don't understand like other realities that other people go through, that people can just be tone deaf a lot, or not read the room or however you want to phrase it. And there are, you know, I do believe that and agree with that, but also on the other side of the coin, I also do think that it is a pretty taxing job in a lot of ways. And I'm not complaining. I love my job, like absolutely love what I do, but it does require a lot, especially like I'm working on a very big project right now. I've not skipped a single week of my podcast. I'm uploading weekly on YouTube, brand deals, Instagram, TikTok. I mean, there's a lot that you do have to balance. I'm not complaining because I don't think it's that hard of a job. It's just very taxing. Oh, you know what I realized? There's another tag. My bad. I just went shopping the other day. So I'm not complaining, but I do think it is really busy and I'm managing a lot. I'm managing 2 employees, I'm managing as well as a team and trying to balance so much at once. And so I actually like being busy. I kind of thrive on being busy, but I also do think that being busy is unhealthy and can be counterintuitive or counterproductive sometimes. And I do think that you have to find a balance of rest and getting off of social media and all the things, because I think sometimes we glorify like, I'm so busy, and we promote this hustle culture, and it's just not healthy sometimes. And so I do have to find a balance, but sometimes I think that's where I struggle, is finding the balance. Okay, I'm now adding the pumpkin puree, but it's hard to find a balance sometimes. But I don't know, I like being busy, but then there are times I think now that I'm getting older, I'm 28, y'all. Like I'm 28. Where did the time go? I literally don't know. But I've gotten older. I enjoy now more being at home, slowing down, like traveling a little less. This next month is gonna be crazy, but I enjoy the routine, the morning routine, the coffee, the watching a movie, cooking at home, like love that, thrive in that. And so I do think there needs to be a balance. I like being busy. I rarely get a day that's not busy because there's always something to be done, but that's why I do prioritize and love my weekends so much. Cheers. Okay, the next question is, have you ever gone blonde? And yes, I have. If you guys are the OG YouTube followers or whatever, you saw me in my blonde phase as well. When I lived in California, I did that. I actually did that back in 2019. Of course, it was after a breakup. Are we surprised? At least I didn't get bangs, okay? At least I did not get bangs, but I think bangs are cute. I really do. Alicia Marie, rocking those bangs, okay? Rocking them. But I don't think I'll go back blonde anytime soon. I like my hair dark. If anything, I've been trying to make it darker and darker. And so, okay, Evan, I get it, I hear you. But I like being dark right now. So I'm very happy with my hair color right now. Okay, someone asked me, have you ever gotten Botox? And yes, I have. I did it twice and I've done it here. So you guys can see I can't really move my eyebrows. And also here because my face was getting like swollen from biting my jaw down so much. I clench my jaw like bad. And so I went to the lady, the esthetician, and she was like, yes, you have really bad, like thick muscles on there because you bite your jaw down so much. So we injected it into here and it actually really did help slim my face down to relax those muscles. But I don't think I want to continue doing my forehead. I kind of miss being able to use expressions, and it's something I don't want to really have to maintain. I'm gonna just take this 2% milk, which I don't ever drink cow milk, but you know what? I figured it would taste probably a little better. But yeah, basically I just don't want to maintain it, and I just don't know if I need it yet, because I know everyone's like, oh, it's preventative, it's preventative. It's just something that I'm like, I have felt like a little convicted about, of like, do I really need to be doing this? Why am I doing this? What is the benefit? Obviously, yeah, it's like anti-aging and all that stuff, but I don't know. I think you just gotta be careful, because I think you can get carried away with that type of stuff. Like the more you do it, the more you get carried away, and you wanna keep doing more and more and more. So I don't know if I'll continue to do it, but I am being honest, I have gotten it. Yes. Okay, I moved the camera back so you guys can see more of what's going on. So you guys can actually see what I'm putting in. Okay, so next I'm gonna need to put in the pumpkin spice, which the pumpkin spice is, how much pumpkin spice? Also, I'm not gonna lie, fractions aren't really my thing. So I'm just sitting here like, dee. I know what I'm doing, but like I don't have the right, I don't know where my measuring thingies went. Hold on. I have these pans too that I will be using. I'm just gonna roll with it. Wish me luck. A teaspoon's pretty tiny, isn't it? It's fine, I'm just gonna use this. It works, and we'll be fine. Next question. This is a great question. How did you know becoming a Christian influencer was your calling? That's an interesting question because I didn't. I had no idea. I never intended to become a quote unquote Christian influencer. When I started this, like never in my life did I think like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be a Christian influencer. And it's weird because like I don't even really go around being like, yeah, I'm a Christian influencer. Like I just don't call myself that really, but that's what people would refer me to as, and it makes sense. But I didn't know this was my calling, and I stumbled into it. The more that I grew my faith with the Lord and walked with him, the more that I was like, I'm just gonna put it in the bowl, okay? Give me a break. I'm putting it in the bowl. The more that I just grew my faith with the Lord, the more that I was like, wow, I want to share this. And it just migrated naturally into being what you see now, I guess. Anyway, I was just gonna say, the more I grew my faith, like that is just, it just naturally migrated into wanting it, and then being asked to speak at churches and so many like other crazy things that have just happened since then. And it's just crazy because like I wasn't like, this is my calling, but now I do feel like the Lord has used it and the Lord's blessed it and the Lord is guiding me in it and helping me in it. And so I do feel like it gives me so much purpose and fulfillment, which is why I do continue to do it. But I never was like, I'm gonna set out to be a Christian influencer and share my faith to get followers. Like it came out of me because I love the Lord so much that I was like, I can't not share this. It's so a part of my life that I was just like, I have to share it. Like I didn't know how to not share it, you know what I mean? And so I do see the Lord like using it and blessing it and helping me guide me in it and everything. But it's just, it's definitely not for everyone. And I'm seeing a lot of people fail and fall from stages because, it's a lot. It is a lot. And you do have to really live a life more accountable and above reproach. And I'm going to be making a whole podcast on this soon. So just stay tuned for that. Of just like all my thoughts on that. But it's not easy because you do subject yourself to more criticism because you're not just like people critiquing your body now or your face or your house. It's like they're critiquing your lifestyle, your beliefs, your ideology, so many things. So it's not just like, yay, I'm a Christian influencer, follow me, like, yay, Jesus Bible. Like it does come with a lot more than meets the eye. All right, next question. Do you like watching horror movies? So as people like to call it, spooky season, as spooky season is coming up, I don't entertain that. It's not something that I believe, especially as a Christian, that you should bring into your home. I never watch horror movies. I never watch scary movies because I just believe that it brings a presence into your home that I don't want. I don't want demons in my home. I don't want to open any door to the spiritual realm. And I know a lot of people might look at me and be like, you're crazy, but I know for a fact that stuff is real. And I'm like, why would I entertain that? You know what I mean? I don't know. So I switch to a big spoon and stir in the flour. Great. So I don't watch scary movies. I'm not big into Halloween. I'm not like someone around October that adds anything like demons or skeletons or witches to my home. I just don't believe in that. I like to more keep it like pumpkins and fall related and autumn related, but I just do really believe it opens up a door to spiritual stuff that you just don't want to open up to. So I just would be very cautious about that because I know people can think it's like a joke, and it's not a joke. Like I promise you it's not a joke. And so just be careful and maybe think about that. How do you feel about dressing modestly? I did make a video on this probably a little bit ago with Maddie, where we talked about what we thought about like modesty and stuff. And I am someone that you would consider dresses more modestly, but I also still feel like I'm not trying to be so stringent and like prude about it, I guess you could say. Okay, I'm almost done, y'all. I am praying, sweet baby Jesus, let this taste good because I'm a little nervous. But I think it should be fine. Okay, so let me just stir this. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I just don't want to show all my goodies out there. That's kind of why I stopped posting like bikini pictures. If I do post it, it's kind of just like not me trying to squish my boobs together. And I'd rather just save that for my spouse, like my future spouse. Like I want my future spouse to be the only one that really gets access to that. I don't really want random men on the internet looking at my body and doing adding things to my photos. Like, that's just not really what I'm looking for. And I just feel like God does call us to live a modest life, and I just prefer it, honestly. Like, I'm not even trying to be like Miss Christian basic whatever girl. Like, I just don't want my goodies showing out there. I don't like it when my butt cheeks are hanging out. I don't really want to wear a thong bikini. Like, that's just not comfortable to me. But of course, I still wear crop tops, I wear shorts, I wear bikinis. I'm not trying to be religious about it or legalistic, but I do think that as a Christian and as a female, like, we can help our brothers in Christ, help them not struggle, because men do really struggle with it. I'm not saying that there's not a responsibility that they shouldn't have. Absolutely, men do have a responsibility, 100%. But I also don't want to be causing more temptation if I can help avoid that, to be loving to them, you know? And so that's just my standpoint on that. I just prefer dressing a little bit more modest, but I also still like to dress sexy. Like, I like to wear a nice cute dress and a black skirt, but nothing too revealing. And if I do feel like it's too much, I'll ask my friends and be like, what do you think? Is this too much? And if they say yes, then I won't wear it. If they say no, then I'm like, okay, good. I always want to make sure I like run it by someone first. So some thoughts on that. Where do you want to live after Dallas? Great question. I don't know. I honestly foresee me living here long term. I really, really do. But I have thought about, again, like, oh, what if I did move away? What would that look like if I moved away? Oh, this might just fill the entire pan, actually. I love Dallas. I'm from Dallas. I could see myself raising kids here, staying here long term. I have thought about, just for funsies, of like, what if I moved again? I don't know. This bowl is also extremely heavy, and I've thought about maybe like, what if I did move somewhere else, but I don't know where I would. And it's like, my community's here, my family's here, my church is here. Like, I kind of like it here, so I don't know if I would. But if I did, I would consider like San Diego or Charleston or Nashville. Probably the only 3 places I would really consider, or maybe North Carolina. But other than that, I don't know. I feel like moving would be a little difficult. So stay tuned, but no dramatic changes coming in anytime soon. Here we go. I'm excited. Okay. Now, y'all, I'm a mess. My fingers are so dirty. 55 minutes. What time is it? Do I even have 55 minutes? I do not. Well, I'm gonna pop this in the oven really fast and hope for the best. I don't have 55 minutes, but here we go. Put it in the oven. All right, into the oven we go. All right. 55 minutes. I'm gonna clean up really fast because it's a disaster in here. My pumpkin bread is in the oven. I didn't realize it was gonna take an hour, so I actually need to go get my nails done. I'm gonna go get my nails done. I'm gonna let it sit in there. I'm gonna have someone come and take it out for me while I'm gone, and then I'm gonna come back once my nails are done, because right now they're just a little grown out. They need some help. And then I'll be back, and then we'll do the official taste test. All right, hello everyone. I am back home. I got the nails done. It is time for the official taste test. I'm going to cut into it. I'm excited. It's also like crazy how much I love sweets. That was a perfect slice. I'm excited, and I'm also nervous. Here we go. It's good. Oh my gosh, it's really good. I almost want it to be like a little bit sweeter, but it's still warm and it tastes so good. Oh my gosh, I'm eating this whole dang thing. Y'all, you gotta try this recipe out. Woo! I can confirm, it is good. That makes me so happy. I was like low-key panicking. It wasn't gonna taste good. I like it. Okay, everyone, so that was me cooking with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Let me know if you guys want more of these, because I actually really enjoyed this, and I'm going to eat that whole freaking thing because it tastes amazing. Hopefully you guys will check out this recipe if you do want to try this out. I think it was pretty dang good. And don't forget to check out my socials, my Instagram, my podcast, my TikTok, and I post every single Monday here, so check that out. And maybe I'll enter into a new era of housewife cooking, baking Jeanine. We shall see. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope nothing was taken wrong in this video, because honestly, I was multitasking and I wasn't really focusing on the recipe or what I was saying. So I hope I don't look back at the footage and be like, what were you saying, you dummy? But it's fine, we'll live. Anyway, love y'all, see you next Monday. Peace out, Girl Scout. Bye, y'all.